Tom Leykis Show brought to you in part by BetOnSports.com. Play with the biggest, play with the bets. Call BetOnSports.com at 888-996-BETS. That's 888-996-BETS. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our program. We appreciate it. Anybody see Britney Spears on CNN? Britney Spears being interviewed by Tucker Carlson on Crossfire. Who's Tucker Carlson, you say? Who cares? Some young guy who tries to look like an old fart wearing a bow tie and everything, and he's doing Crossfire on CNN. And he's interviewing Britney Spears the other day. Did you see this? Well. Here is and by the way, where do you have to read about this? You have to read about it on MSNBC.com. I guess CNN.com didn't have the story, so we had to go to MSNBC.com to get this. Britney Spears was not interviewed on MSNBC, much as they'd like you to think she was. She wasn't. Yes, during a news conference promoting the NFL kickoff celebration. You know that thing we keep promoting there with Britney Spears and Mary J. Blige and Aerosmith and whatever. You've heard the promo ad infinitum on this program. Anyway. Britney Spears had a press conference to promote this event. It's on TV tonight at 8 Eastern Time, and then on the West Coast, I guess it runs after Monday Night Football or Thursday Night. But what is it? It's like Monday Night Football, but it's on Thursday night. You know how that works. Anyway, during the press conference, Britney Spears talked about her the kiss she had with Madonna on the MTV Video Music Awards. And she said on CNN that it's the first time she's ever kissed a woman. According to MSNBC.com, says here that Spears said that she and Madonna hadn't practiced the kiss during the rehearsal, but that Madonna had told her they would just feel it out and see what happens during the performance, according to CNN. What Britney Spears told Tucker Carlson on Crossfire was, I didn't know it was going to be that long and everything. I never kissed a woman before. Spears said she left the United States for England immediately after the award show, was unaware of all the media attention the kiss received. But would she do it again, said Tucker Carlson. Britney Spears said, no, I would not do it. But then she said, maybe with Madonna. It's like kissing your mother. Are you kidding me? Madonna's old enough to be her mother. Please. Madonna's got that turkey neck kicking in and everything. Tell you what. Now, do we have that ready to go? Good. All right, here's Britney at the press conference. Let's listen to this.
Well, I left the States after that happened, and I went to London, and I was everywhere. I didn't realize news traveled that fast. But I haven't kissed anybody in a while, so I think she'll make do for a while. It was cool.
Yeah, there you go. She'll make do for a while. Yeah. Very nice. Mm-hmm. Now, Britney and Christina, I bet a lot of people would have gotten off on that. Why didn't that happen? They both had to kiss their mother, Madonna. But Britney and Christina Aguilera did not kiss each other. I don't know what that was. But there you go. Britney says this is her one experience with a woman. And tries to make it sound as if she won't do that again. By the way, did you also see some of the other fallout from this? The newspaper in Atlanta, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, published a picture of the kiss on the front page. And then they later published an apology when they got lots of complaints from people. And USA Today published this picture also. And in the letters to the editor column, they got a bunch of complaints. And over the letters to the editor column where people were complaining to USA Today about publishing the picture, they published it again. It's in there today. You can tell I was in a hotel at some point in the last 24 hours because I read USA Today, something I never do. And there it was. They printed the picture again, and below it, all the complaints people were making about it. Well, just for reference purposes, because people are complaining, we needed people to see what it was they were complaining about, so we had to put it in there again. Love that. So, Brittany now is, trying to slough this off and say it's no big deal, blah, 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 blah. Get all the publicity for it and then say, well, no, what's the big deal? I never did this before. I'll never do it again, blah, blah, blah. But, ladies, I know you, so many of you have had just one experience. Kissing a girl, fondling a girl, licking her like a popsicle. You know what I'm talking about, girls. Just one. You had just one experience. You did it, and you'll never do it again. At least that's what you say now. Okay. There you are, all straight and all that. I want to know, you're dating somebody now? Do they know about it? Your boyfriend know about it? Your husband know about it? Were you with a boyfriend or a husband when this happened? I want to know all about that one experience you had. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. All right, ladies, you had that one time. I want to hear about that one time. Hannah. Did you have a Britney Spears experience there, Hannah?
More than a Britney Spears experience.
Oh, really?
Really?
Well, tell us how. Don't leave anything out. Tell us right from the beginning. What happened?
Okay. We were in the city of Sin, and we went to a strip club, and I guess I just must have gotten really worked up with all those lap dances, and back to my hotel room, and not exactly sure exactly how it started. However, it just exploded after a kiss. It escalated into everything else.
Who was this person? First of all, let's start with that. Who was it?
My best friend.
Your best friend. And whose idea was it to go to the strip club?
It was like a mutual agreement between the groups that we were with.
So you were all boozing at the time, right? You were not like sober and said, let's start off at a strip club. You were all boozing.
Oh, we were all boozing. Although I think that feeling to do something like that has always been like an underlying issue.
Well, that's a whole other question right there. But where'd you go, like Olympic Gardens or something? Where'd you go?
Yeah, Olympic Gardens.
Olympic Gardens. Okay.
Went to see the guys, but they weren't working on Sunday, so
how convenient.
ended up going to the girls. Yeah.
Ended up seeing the girls and getting lap dances.
Yeah.
All right, so there you got in the lap dances, and then where did you kissing your best friend begin? At the strip club or somewhere else?
At my hotel room.
All right, so you went, you had the lap dances, then did you go to a bar? Where'd you go after that?
We just went straight, we stayed until like 5 in the morning, almost until the opening of the place closed, and then we went back to our hotel room, went to get some sleep. I think I undressed to take a shower. I'm not exactly sure, but somehow I ended up out of the bathroom and in the room. And I think as a joke, I grabbed my friend and started kissing her, and then it just, like I said, exploded from there.
Really?
It was very comfortable, and I don't know, maybe because I'm comfortable with the person, and I didn't regret it one tiny bit. I would definitely say that any girl that is even like thinking of trying it, not to go out and maybe make an issue of trying it, but
you are recommending it. You wholeheartedly recommend it.
I'm recommending.
Now, did you have a boyfriend at the time?
I did.
You did. And was he in Vegas, or this was girls' night out, or what?
No, he was there.
Where was he?
In the room.
He was sleeping?
No.
He was watching?
Yeah.
He was watching?
Yeah.
So you went to take a shower, and your boyfriend was he naked? What was going on?
No, just clothed.
He was clothed, sitting on the sofa in the hotel room.
Right.
And you and your best friend started macking on each other, and he didn't get in the way or say anything?
No, just probably in shock, awestruck, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The look on his face was like, this is pretty awesome, and I didn't really even care what his expression was. I was just really into what was going on.
So you went beyond kissing, though?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So did you go all the way beyond kissing? All the way. And your boyfriend just sat on the sidelines and watched everything?
Yeah.
Didn't try to jump in?
No.
Didn't try to get involved?
I don't know that he would have felt comfortable getting involved with the person, but I think he definitely enjoyed watching.
Really?
I know so, because he's made reference to it in the past.
I'll bet. So you went all the way with her, and then did you go to sleep, or what happened after that?
Went to sleep, woke up in the morning, drove home, didn't even talk about it.
You drove from Vegas back to Los Angeles and said nothing about it.
Right. Right.
How do you not say something about that? If I'm the boyfriend, I'm saying something about it.
Oh, I definitely discussed it with him. We were all in the car, the whole group, so we didn't discuss it,
And were the rest of the girls there, too?
It was actually just the two, me and my boyfriend and her boyfriend. So.
And her boyfriend was on the sidelines watching also.
Right.
I see. Those two didn't get it on with each other, did they?
No, oh, God, no.
I'm just checking. So you did that, and you've never, ever done anything like that before. How long ago was that?
Like a year and a half ago.
And it never came up again? You never did it again?
Never did it again, but I think that if the opportunity arose again, I can't honestly say that I wouldn't do it again.
Wow.
And I don't know that I would necessarily need to be, intoxicated to do it, or as intoxicated as I was this evening. But
have you discussed it with your best friend?
No, I know. We haven't even talked about it at all, not even once.
Man.
But we're still best friends.
But you're ready right now. Who would have to suggest this? Would you bring it up, or are you waiting for her to bring it up?
I don't even know if it would be a situation where it would be brought up, rather than just being in the right circumstances with all, with everything happening.
Have you been alone with her at any point since then?
I haven't been alone with her, no. But I will be alone with her. She's actually engaged to be married, so. So
you're going to have a bachelorette party?
Yeah.
And then you think that you'll just jump right in again?
Well, hard to say. I mean, like I said, if the stars are aligned correctly, possibly.
Yeah, well, you're going to align them if you can. I have a feeling.
Yeah.
You're ready. Listen to you. You're ready right now.
It was fun.
If she were there right now, you'd be jumping in right now. You'd be getting off the phone.
I may. It was fun. Not sure yet. It's not for a while, so either Las Vegas again or Palm Springs.
Wow. And you think the boys are going to let you go there alone?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'd certainly want to be there if that was going on.
Well, exactly. I think if anything
I don't think I'd want to be sitting 500 miles away wondering what's going on. I think I'd want to be, I'd want the ringside seats again.
Right. Definitely. They enjoyed it.
Okay. Well, Hannah, thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
We're all pitching a tent over here. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you for that.
Bye.
It's 1-800-5800-TOM. This is Lenise. Lenise, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Lenise.
How are you doing?
Do you care?
I do.
I'm doing.
Today I do.
I'm doing great.
What happened? Well, my friend turned 21. Me, my husband, and his two friends all went out to ESPN Zone. Had a lot
That's
to
at
drink.
Downtown Disney?
At Downtown Disney.
Right.
I took a trip to the bathroom, and she followed me in there and pulled my pants down and went to town.
Really? And did you try to stop her?
No.
Did you say, hey, what are you doing? Those are my pants.
I think I was too drunk to stop her.
You were too drunk to stop her. So
it was surreal. It was almost like it wasn't even happening.
So you were downtown. You just said, hey, go for it.
I let her for a few minutes, and then I returned the favor.
You did?
I did.
So did you have experience with this before?
Never.
But you knew what to do. You got right in there.
I used my husband's techniques.
You did. I see. Now, did he have any idea what was going on in the bathroom?
No, not at the time. Not in the bathroom. We both came out, acted like nothing happened. Then all five of us went back to our house.
I wonder how often this happens. Like chicks do this, and then they come back from the bathroom and act like nothing happened, and the guys think, oh, the girls just went to the bathroom together.
Now that I've done it,
they're probably talking about me. What?
I said, now that I've done it probably more often than you would think.
I'll bet. Listen to you. All right, so you came out like nothing happened, but did you ultimately tell your husband?
No.
You never told him?
No, I told him. I haven't finished the story.
Oh, okay, but by that time you hadn't told him. All right, so you came out, acted like nothing happened. You're at the ESPN Zone watching some stupid game.
Yeah.
That you can't concentrate on because you just got licked like a popsicle.
Yeah. And we continued playing for about an hour. Then all five of us went back to our house. And I changed. I put on some pajamas. We decided not to drive her home because we were too drunk. So I asked her, told her she could just spend the night at our house, and she was just going to sleep in the living room with my other two, my husband's male friends. And so finally I was tired. About 3 o'clock, I decided to go ahead and go to bed, and my husband, thinking she might be uncomfortable sleeping in the living room with two guys, told her that she could sleep in the room with me.
Uh-huh.
So we both went in the bedroom, and she and I are friends from way back from when we were like 15. So sleeping in the bed was nothing new to us. We always used to do that when we were younger. So I got in the bed, and I had on my pajama top, but I didn't have on any bottoms. And she asked me, did I have on any bottoms? And I said no. And she lifted up my pajama top, and she touched my ass, and she said, do you mind? And I said no, and she told me to turn over, and we just started kissing.
And your husband was where at this time?
My husband was in the living room, knocked out, asleep.
Knocked out.
Him and his two friends.
Oh, boy. And then lickety-split, there you were under the covers.
And there we were, just going at it. And so then she actually said, go get your husband. I said, why? I don't want to share. She was like, I'm sure this is ultimate fantasy. And I said, it probably is. So I went in the living room, and I woke him up. And I said, come in here right now. He said, why? I said, just come in here. It's like I'm asleep. I said, get in here if you want to see your ultimate fantasy. So he finally came in the bedroom. I stripped down the covers. My friend was laying there naked, and I went to town on her with him sitting there watching.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And then did he jump in, or what happened?
Actually, I forced him in. I climbed down off the bed and took off his pants, and I started working on him, and she was working on me.
And did he nail both of you, or just you, or what?
No, no, we're not. We didn't do that. But
Really?
And then I turned around, and she was doing me, and I was doing him. And after he was finished, and he completed, I kicked him out the room, and she and I finished.
Wow,
a couple more hours, maybe till about like 6:30 that morning.
And you never did it again?
She and I have done it again.
I'll bet you have. Nah, who needs a husband, for God's sake? Two of you, that's all you need. Like,
yeah. This is the Tom Leykis Show.
From Los Angeles, where we belong. 1-800-5800-TOM. It's a telephone number. Britney Spears and her kiss with Madonna. It's a one-time thing. One time, that's it. Never happened before. Not likely to happen again. Well, maybe with Madonna, but that's it. She said. What do you think about that? Anyway, we're trying to find out, ladies, did you have that one experience? The one experience. Please do tell us. At 1-800-5800-TOM. This is Susan on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty.
I care.
I'm doing great.
Good. I'm glad. Well, yes, I had an experience, but not as in-depth as the other callers that you've had. But it was a one-time situation, and it was for a weekend with a huge van of us going down to Mexico. And, of course, having a lot of fun.
Did you have a boyfriend at the time?
He was a new boyfriend.
And was he with you, or was he staying home while you went with the girl?
No, he was with us with two guy friends.
Okay.
And it was mostly girls in this van. It was a yucky van just so that, we wouldn't have problems going through customs with something we liked. So it was pretty bad. But we were all partying, of course.
So you all drove down to Mexico, and what happened?
And we went partying and drinking, and we were...
Yeah, what city were you in Mexico?
Down towards Tijuana and...
Rosarito.
Yes, Rosarito, thank you.
Yeah.
It was 3.5 years ago.
How did I know?
And it was a lot of fun. And we, both of us, this one gal and I, both actually have made a lot of financial income by modeling and stuff. So I think that helped the guys think it was even better to watch.
Well, wait a minute, though. Whose idea was this, and how did it happen?
We were just dancing all together.
You were all dancing? All the girls were dancing?
Just
or everybody?
Everybody was just kind of dancing, and this new boyfriend and I were together dancing, and then she and I started to dance, and she came on to me a little bit, and so I just started kissing her, and we were kissed on and off the entire weekend, and it was absolutely hilarious.
Did you stop at kissing, or did you go further?
Well, we did stop at kissing, and that is what I was saying when you came to me finally after all those other callers. We didn't go any further. It was 3.5 years ago, and I don't know if it'll ever happen again, but I know that my boyfriend then and now husband wouldn't mind if it did.
He wouldn't mind if it did, and you wish you'd gone further, didn't you?
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe. What do you mean? Maybe
We've
not.
discussed it, my husband and I.
You
now.
wish you'd gone further.
Maybe.
You've thought about that.
But we've had a lot of fun talking about it. That's for sure.
So you fantasize about it. You certainly thought about it.
Yeah, we've had a great.
Was it hot?
It was. Oh yeah, it was great. Yeah, I recommend it.
How did you resist going any further?
Oh, because I was with a new boyfriend, and we were the group of people I didn't really know very well.
Uh-huh. But everybody was watching as the two of you were macking on each other?
Yeah.
Hey.
So it was enticing. So we hear a lot about it. But she's down in San Diego, and I'm in Seattle. So.
Southwest Airlines, baby. What's it, $99?
Yes, and then, by the way, my husband now comes on I-5 all the time and has never been flashed. So all you gals out there, start flashing.
Well, maybe you go to San Diego. He'll get flashed.
You bet.
He'd love to be watching that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure he will again.
And listen to you. You're all hot and bothered just thinking about it.
Maybe just a little.
Just a little? I don't think so. Listen to you.
Yeah.
You're giggling like a schoolgirl over there.
Yeah, he's a good guy, too, so he's a good person.
Uh-huh. What does that have to do with having a lesbian experience?
Oh, he would be supportive.
He would be supportive.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a good guy, but I would not be supportive. I'll tell you right now. If I were,
Really?
if I were married to you, no, I would not be supporting that.
Oh, he's great.
He's great.
Mm-hmm.
Because he'd say, sure, go for it.
Yeah, he would.
And he wouldn't try to jump in the middle and ruin it for you.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Would you want him to jump in the middle?
I think that would be up to him.
Oh, really?
If he felt comfortable.
Well, you could always say no.
Yeah, I sure could.
But you wouldn't say no. You would like it.
Probably not. I probably wouldn't say no.
Look at you.
Okay, just a second. I had to go. I was on hold for so long.
I know. You got to get back to daycare or whatever you're doing over there.
Yeah. But
sitting there with your kids talking about macking on your best friend. Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Very good. All right. Well, say hi to the kids for me. I'm sure they enjoyed it too.
Okay. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you. Sound Like It show. Britney Spears of the MTV Video Music Awards laid that lip lock on Madonna. She says that's never happened before. It's a one-time only thing. Ladies, I know many of you have had a one-time only thing. Do tell us about it at 1-800-5800-TOM. It's 1-800-5800-866. Inquiring minds want to know. Jennifer on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
My experience was she was my ex-roommate. We had talked about getting together before with my boyfriend and stuff, and so we planned the night to go do it. And the three of us, we went out, partied for a while, so we got drunk enough. Then we didn't take her home. She came home with us, and then we continued drinking a little bit more and ended up just all three getting together. It's funny, though, because he used to hate her. And when we lived together, they used to fight constantly. And then it was all okay once I brought it up.
Really?
To be with her, it was great.
Really? So if it was that great, why'd you only do it once?
Well, it just hasn't, I don't know. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it again.
Well, why haven't you?
I don't know, really. So it's only been like almost maybe a year since then. But it was worth doing it again, that's for sure.
So you're ready to do it again.
Oh, yeah.
You just need somebody to play along with.
Right.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
And how's he feel about it?
He's all for it. I mean, we've been together forever, so I thought...
He's all for it.
I thought he'd have a problem, but no, I guess he's more into it than I thought.
I'm amazed how many of these guys show this restraint and don't just try to jump right into the fray.
Oh, he didn't get to... He got all of it, that's for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
And how long ago was this, Jennifer?
About a year ago.
About a year ago.
He sat back for a while her and I just played around for a while, but then he dove right in.
You've been thinking about it ever since?
Yep.
You're ready right now.
Why not?
Listen to you. Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't know. I guess them.
Them. You need them.
Yeah, I need more than one person.
Oh. Okay, just checking. All right, Jennifer. Well, thank you. That was very exciting to hear all about.
Thanks, Tom.
Okay, 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number, girls. Tell us about that one time. Brittany said it was just one time. Just one time. It's never happened before. Probably never happen again. Come on, girls. You've all had one experience. I always talk about that back rub you had in the dorm room that Friday night. You and your roommate didn't have dates, and you were both home, both drinking that jug wine, and suddenly one of you started rubbing the other's back. Remember that? I'm not a lesbian. It was just that one time. Just that once. We were just experimenting. That's what we want to hear about here. 1-800-5800-866. Lisa on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Lisa.
I have to start this by saying this girl that I was with actually turned me on to you years ago in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope she's listening. She was my best friend and business partner. She was married. I had a boyfriend. And I always perceived her as a church-going, Texas-raised girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I was always the one saying that I would try it. And we were traveling. We were on Honolulu at the time.
Right.
And did a few bong hits, and she went to go to the ATM machine, and I went to sleep. And I woke up, and she was undoing my pants.
Really?
Really.
How'd you feel about that? Did you, say, hey, what are you doing?
That was kind of my first reaction, and then I thought, well, it is.
Really?
Really?
That's like the gay man who called my house by accident one time and thought he was talking to somebody else, and I said, sorry, I'm not interested. I'm not gay. And then he said to me, well, come on, just lay back and enjoy it. You can't tell who's doing it.
He was right.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Well, here's the downside.
I'd feel stubble down there, and there would be something wrong. I'm telling you right now.
Well, do you want to know why I'll never do it again?
Oh, you want to hear the whole story?
Tom, okay, so it went from there, and it was really, really hot.
How hot did it get?
It got pretty damn hot.
I mean, did you stop at kissing, or did you keep going?
Oh, no, we went.
You went all the way.
She didn't even start with kissing. She started undoing my pants.
Mm-hmm.
To this day, I don't know what happened at her trip to the ATM machine, but, so we just went right to it.
Uh-huh.
And we decided she was having some marital problems. The next day, we decided she was going to tell her husband. It wouldn't be any big deal. I was going to tell my boyfriend, no big deal. Well, 2 days later, she shows up at my house with her bags.
No.
Yes.
Oh, no.
And turned into Psycho Woman.
Oh, no.
Yes. She was, and my son was probably 4 at the time.
And you had a boyfriend at the time?
I had a boyfriend.
And what did he think about that?
He thought it was kind of cool.
Tell him to come on in. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey.
No, I told him it wasn't going to happen again. And if it did, I didn't want him there. But, she came to my house with her bags. Her husband threw her out. She decided to tell her husband she was in love with me.
Oh, boy.
In love with me.
Oh, boy.
And I had a business with her.
Oh, what a mess. So how did you get out of that one?
Tom, I had to leave Maui.
You had to leave Maui? Would you have to, leave for the mainland? What happened?
Yes. She just made life so miserable. It's a small, tiny island. If I was talking to, clients that were men, she would give them dirty looks. And it was just, I pity what men go through with women from that experience. I swear to God I do.
So it was really good when it happened.
The sex is great.
Mm.
But then there's that whole other part.
Yeah. See, women get attached. You can't just have sex.
And she was my friend for almost 10 years.
She's been wanting this for a long time.
I was always the one saying, how girls talk. I was always the one saying, I'd love to try that. And she's like, oh, no, the Lord wouldn't appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, those are the ones you got to look out for, though.
Oh, my God. And then her husband, of course, told everybody on Maui we were lesbians. And
oh, boy. So her husband was upset.
Oh, he threw her out.
He threw her out. That's why she moved in with you, because he threw her out?
He didn't mind that we had sex,
Yeah.
but then she told him she was in love with me.
Oh, boy.
And he threw her out, and she came to my house.
So eventually all your clients were going to know about this.
Everybody knew. Even my son, because she kept trying to, like, hold my hand wherever we went. And I was like, and my son looked at me and said, Mommy, are you gay?
Oh, boy.
It was hell.
Wow.
Even after I moved here, she was calling my father.
Wow.
And telling my father that it was because we had a business we were dissolving, and telling my father it was business. And I finally had to, and my dad kept saying, what's the problem? I finally, and I'm Italian, let me tell you. My father hit the floor, but I had to tell him.
Oh, boy. What did your father say about that?
You know what? He's very loud. I'm his only daughter, and he always has a lot to say, and he was actually silent.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll bet his wife never did that. Your mother.
No. But you know what's funny is now I'm married to a different guy.
Yeah.
He is, because of course I told him about it, and he is so paranoid that I will go be with another girl.
You know what? I would be paranoid about that.
Really?
Of course.
I don't know.
Because I don't think once you've done that, it's always in there.
Well, I guess, when I tease him and say things like eating ain't cheating, he kind of...
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. It's like that chick on Cheaters one time who got caught diddling around with her best friend, and the best friend's boyfriend found out about it, and her response was, she wants to...
Well, honestly, I'm strictly now, sweetie.
Oh, just checking on that, dear. The Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Erica on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
No.
You can't.
You gotta talk a little louder.
Can you hear me now?
No, you need to really, really scream.
What about now?
Sounds the same to me. You gotta keep yelling louder.
Okay, I'm yelling. Can you hear me now?
You're not yelling. I can't hear you.
All right.
Really yell loud.
Okay, can you hear me?
Huh?
Yeah, keep going like that. That's good.
Okay. So, you want to know the experience?
No, I really didn't want to know. Want to hang on a second?
Uh-huh.
Tom Leykis Show. This is Erica. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me better?
What?
Okay. This is Erica.
Yes.
Did you want to hear the story?
Oh, do you want to tell me a story?
Yes.
All right, hang on a second. All right, Erica, go for it.
All right.
The Tom Leykis Show.